On this episode, we talk about stylist responsibilities, getting the word out that you're hiring, and what to do when starting your own education company. Ask away, it's FFQA. Hey, welcome to FFQA episode 44. I'm Benjamin J. As always, here to answer your salon business questions, which you can submit by either commenting on the video below or emailing them directly to me at classes@ffsaloneducation.com. We always appreciate those. But things are going great. We've got a couple of classes coming up that I want to let you guys know about. We have one spot left for Nina Kovner from Passion Squared on May 15th. So definitely, if you're interested in seeing her while she's here in Chicago, it's going to be a fantastic class. There's only 15 people in that workshop, so it would be a great time to get a really intimate class time workshop with her. And then May 22nd, the following week, we're going to be doing one of our Form and Function original classes, which is Spectrum. It is going to be hosted by Shannon Foltz, who is one of our educators as well as our top stylist of 2015 at Hairloft, and myself. So she's going to be going over color knowledge. I'm going to be going over color business. Again, only 15 spots for the hands-on, and one of those is already sold. So we want to make that an awesome class. We'd love to have you there with us. So that's just a couple of things that are coming up. Now it's time for questions.
This owner asks, how do you get the word out that you're hiring?
I like this question because this is actually something that we just went through. As our salon has expanded, we're quickly trying to grow our team and find the right people for the right positions. One of the things that I think that is important when we're talking about hiring is understanding that there is a difference between hiring and recruiting. We are not always hiring, but we are always recruiting. We always want people to feel like they want to work at Hairloft. So one of the things that we are very open about is that we always are accepting applications because you never know who you're going to meet. Another thing that we'd like to do is be very, very involved with our local schools because, again, you're going to meet people that are going to be fresh talent and they're always going to be then looking up and admiring the salon, and you create a connection very early in their career, and hopefully it leads to you being a place that they want to go to. When you are at the position where it's time to hire, social media is a great aspect for this. If you've connected with those students or other stylists that might be watching your page, making posts that you are hiring or that you're going to be doing a hiring event. We have a spot on our website that says join the team. That's a way that people can always submit their applications and their resumes. And notifying the school is also a good idea because they will have students that perhaps are looking for a salon, but they're not already connected to you. They haven't met you yet. And so letting the school directly know that you're looking to hire. We don't really do a lot of hiring from other salons. So we don't do headhunting, or we don't go after a stylist that we know is very talented. We let people come to us, and part of that works well for us because we've built up a solid reputation that people want to work here.
This stylist asks, I work in a salon with a 50-50 commission. Just recently, the owner told me that it is my responsibility to dust and mop my workspace. I normally do these tasks as well as laundry and dishes. Would it be wrong in asking for 60-40?
All right, so you're in a 50-50 position. You're doing these tasks, and the owner has simply asked that you continue to do them, basically, and now you're wondering if you should get more, that it should be 60-40. No, I don't think so. If you were already doing these tasks, and I believe that it is your responsibility to do those sort of things, that is just part of the job description. You know, it's not just your job to come in and do hair and then go home. There's things that need to be done. If you are using dishes, doing laundry, you know, I don't know what salon environment you're in, if you guys have assistants or not, but regardless, one of the biggest things that I hate in our industry, and that's a strong word, but one of the biggest things is when people become a stylist, they get through their training program, they become a stylist and they think, I don't have to do anything around here, you know? And then we get this transactional mindset where I think that it's part of how we do our services. If I do a haircut, I get paid for that. If I do a cut and color, I get paid this for that. And so then we start thinking, well, if I did a cut, color, and dishes, I should get paid for that. If I did cut, color, dishes, and laundry, then I should get paid more for that. And I think that it really does a big part. It's a big part of what erodes the teamwork and the team environment in our industry and gets everybody thinking, I work for myself. I do this. I take care of me. And you know what? You take care of you, but I don't really care what's happening because I did me and that's all I care about. The business is set up on 50-50, not because of the things that you have to do, but because of the cost that the business has in order to operate. Just because you're pitching in and doing a little more work, which is actually no more work than what you were actually already doing, that does not mean that the business costs go down or go up. They stay the same that they were.
This educator asks, we hold monthly classes for our stylists, which has become quite successful. We're starting to think about offering classes at our salon that local stylists can pay to attend. What should I take into consideration before taking this leap? How can I gain interest from local stylists?
I love this question because this is right up our alley and totally what our vision for what Form and Function was that we were doing our in-salon classes for our team, and I kept hearing from other stylists and owners that they had a desire for more continuing education, more real education, and not just brand specific stuff. And so that factored into what we wanted to provide. So in terms of what to think about, first off is, does the salon have a local reputation that you think that people are going to want to learn from? We're very fortunate that we've been in and around downtown Chicago for 35 years. So we definitely have a name and a legacy that has been something that people have been aware of and that people know as a quality place. So when we have begun to offer education, it was kind of like, oh cool, I know that they're a success, I want to learn from them. In addition to that, we also had people that we admired, right? We've been able to have people, like I said, Nina Kovner coming in. We've got Carlos coming in this weekend. We just put out a post yesterday about all the people that we have coming this year. We got Ira, we've got Sally Rogerson, we've got Samantha Plaskanka. Who else is on the list? Anthony Whitaker. And the list just continues to grow. And so what's been awesome is to see that we've taken this local thing and turned it into a national thing and gotten the people that we admire to come in and provide education too. So your local reputation. What is your following online? Because people will travel. If your reputation is strong, and I think I saw that you guys are in Arizona, maybe there's people that will come from neighboring cities too, right? So that would be a way to promote it as well. And one of the things that you have to remember is that some people are old school, and so when they're thinking about local salons, they're still going to be thinking competition, and so not everybody is going to be into the idea of, I work at this salon that's over on Street A, and now I'm going to go take a class from a salon over on Street B, because their mindset is competition. And you know what? So be it. That'll be okay. You just do you. In terms of what you're providing, I think of this as the branded education from like your manufacturers. That's public school, right? It's going to be reduced to the lowest common denominator. You're going to get what you get, and it's very basic stuff. If you want to be providing your education, your independent education, that to me is private school. And so you have to think, what more can we give to the people that are coming to the classes? What more can we put into it? How can we make it more special? Because if we're going to be charging a tuition for it, it's got to be something more than what people are getting with just their free stuff. So that's a lot of the stuff that we're looking at for Form and Function and the way that we're operating. It seems to be going really well. So I wish you the best of luck getting your program started, and hopefully not only is it a success, but it helps the other stylists that you're hoping to grow. So this was episode 44. We're getting up there. If you have a question for the show, as I said at the opening, you can drop it in the comments below. We appreciate that. I love it when you share this with your stylist friends or salon owners. It means a lot to us. If you want to keep your question private, you can always just send it to me at classes@ffsaloneducation.com. I'm Benjamin J. Subscribe, share. We love it. See you on the next episode.